We've been planning for summertime. Like that's what we packed for. So we packed small. We got here. It was freezing. Although you guys say it's perfect weather. It's San Francisco weather, which I like. That's where we're from. But it's been adjustments. So it's been fun to get into it. But guys, thank you for being here. It's like a total honor. This is crazy. Like to see a crew this big in a city that. Well, I was here 10 years ago, but I didn't really remember anything about it. And to think we'd come back and see all these faces who believe in the same things that we do. It's surreal to me. So, who is here because they've heard of Live Your Legend? Who knows what Live Your Legend is? Look at this. We have it's a fair amount of people. And there's some people probably got dragged here. Raise your hand if you got dragged here. Awesome. I love it. Well, so I'm just going to give a quick recap of what like Live Your Legend is about, just so we're on the same page. Because I've noticed we hold these events. So these events happen, they're monthly events that happen all over the world. We have, I don't know exactly the number, something like 200, 250 cities in 70 countries or so that do these every month. Yep.
There's so much noise coming from the bay.
Oh.
So I was thinking, more quiet.
Back in this corner here, should we do that? Should we migrate a little bit? Okay. 200, 250 cities in like 70 countries, like Kenya and Cape Town, South Africa, and a few places in India, like all over. And they do it all for the same reason. It's not because of like Scott Dinsmore or even necessarily Live Your Legend. It's because everyone wants to come together, and all of us come together because we want to do something that matters, that makes some type of difference, that we can care about, that embodies like who we are. And that's been like a common set of values that transfers across all cultures, all languages. I mean, you gotta imagine like how many different languages and backgrounds and cultures and religions that we have in these groups all over the world, you know? And so it's like, how do you find common ground with everyone? Well, it's simple. Everyone wants to be proud of the way that they've lived and the way that they've done things. And so that's what Live Your Legend is about. And it first started, I don't know, really like 10 years ago when I had a really bad job. Has anyone had like a job they really didn't like? Oh, right. So, like this.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Why not?
Sadly, we've all been there, but I think it's an important part of the process because it wakes you up.
Yeah.
And I remember I had it, and I'm like, there's got to be another way. And it sent me on this like discovery process that eventually led me learning about what I wanted to do and how I could, you know, better show up in the world. And then I started to help other people. And one thing led to the next, and all of a sudden, Live Your Legend existed because I realized I wasn't alone. Like I just saw all these hands go up. It's not uncommon. If we asked people over there, I bet the same amount of hands would go up, you know, in terms of have you been frustrated or whatever. And so what we found in all of the research, all the work we've done with people all over the world is that there's really like 3 common threads for what allows you to kind of do work that matters, do work you love, and live your legend. It's understanding yourself, doing your own impossible, and surrounding yourself with passionate, inspiring people. And what we've noticed is that the most important ingredient of all are the people. So no matter what your goal is, if you want to run a marathon, if you want to quit your job, you want to start a business, if you hang around people that already do that stuff, if your friends run 10 miles every morning before breakfast, or 20 kilometers or whatever, it starts to feel normal. You start to show up at a different level. And so we say the fastest way to do the things you don't think can be done are to hang around people already doing them. And I call it brainwashing the impossible. And so that is the point here, is that if you want to make progress, it is terrifying and scary to pursue really anything important. You know, whether it is, let's say, a marathon or quitting a job. Doing that on your own is almost impossible and makes your odds super low. But when you hang around people all the time who have the same goals and the same standards, it becomes almost a certainty. It's just a matter of time. So that's why these groups get together on a routine basis. It's not just about like, oh, like we're on this world tour, like let's get some people together. No, like the point is like people got together in the months past in Amsterdam and in the months future. And that we keep routine progress, that is what makes all the difference. And it's fun for me to be here for one of them, but that's not the whole point, right? So, and I actually I forgot to bring this out. I've been traveling around the world with this. This is my Live Your Legend banner. I keep this in my backpack.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put it up here somewhere. We're gonna set it here for now. But anyway, our point is we revolve these events around 3 main questions, and it's simple. The first one is, what are you excited about? / what are you building? What are you working on? What do you want to be working on? And then where do you need the most help? Because we found that everyone needs help and everyone can help other people. And it's empowering to realize that you can provide value to someone else. I guarantee after you guys chat with me, you'll find a way that you can help somebody and that somebody else can help. And if we keep that rolling, we have incredible accountability. And that brings us to the last question, which is what are you going to do about it between now and next month? So we're going to process through all that stuff, but for now, I just wanted to say, like, thank you guys for being here. Give yourselves a round of applause for showing up at the Sunday. And then our host, Saskia, she's done an amazing job. Thank you for bringing all this stuff together. An agenda plan, and so we'll just kind of roll with it. And the main point, though, are the people to your right and left. Like, that's why we're here, like, to realize that you guys see the world the same way, you know, and it can be kind of scary, like, going to talk about maybe things that, like, I'm not sure I can do, or, like, should I pursue it, or, like, am I capable, whatever. Everyone has the same concerns. I do, too. This stuff's, it's scary, it's intense, that's the fun of it. To hang around and talk about it, realize that we're all coming from the same place. So, like, I see this room as friends that you just haven't met yet. That's how I always look at it. It's not like we have the same values. You see the world the same way, or else we wouldn't have come here on a Sunday in Amsterdam to, especially when it's beautiful and nice and sunny out, to be indoors for a couple hours. So realize that, and then have fun and be open, be who you are, and I think you'll encourage other people to do the same, which I think is the most beautiful gift you can give to somebody. That's what I'm feeling. So, awesome, guys. So shall we?
It's all about meeting people and sharing your dreams, but also sharing your struggles and asking for help. You've already been talking to each other, so I suggest you find somebody new to talk to. And then we're going to do 2 rounds of introductions, and I have a worksheet if you want to make notes. You can use these questions as a guideline, and you can use them also to introduce yourself in the second round. The idea is that you ask the 2 or 3 people who are in your group these questions. What's your name? Why were you inspired to come here? And then in the second round, you're going to change around. You're going to use the recap that your group gave you, a 1 to 2 sentence introduction of yourself and why you're here. And then you're going to go into the third question, which is, I'm excited about pursuing or building whatever it is you're excited about. So pass these along, and you can fill out for yourself, and you can use these worksheets if you need a reminder of the questions. So each group of 2 to 3 people gets one of these as a reminder. Yes. I'm going to give 2 cues to change, or 3 cues to change people after 5 minutes. So you can each get 5 minutes to introduce yourself to your group of 3 to 4 people.
Also, you need to find 2 people.
You need to find 3 more people, 2 or 3 more people.
Okay, cool.